boys, so we have the updated top 10 theme teams in the game right now. There are so many good theme teams. I will say, before we get into the video, it is very top heavy. Like, the top 6 teams feel much better than the bottom 4 in this top 10. It really feels like there's a couple few that are dominating the game right now, but I still have to rank them in order. So if you guys are looking to build a theme team, which order you should build them in. But if you guys enjoy videos like this, I do top 10s of positions, I do gameplays and all the new cards. So make sure to hit that like, hit the subscribe, and let's just jump right into number 10. If you're looking for cheap, fast coins to build that God Squad you always wanted, check out my sponsor, U4GM, and use code SHOE for 5% off your order. Like I said, down at number 10, it doesn't feel as good as it should feel, but I've looked at theme teams. I kept on looking and rechecking multiple theme teams. They're just really not that good past like the 6-7 spot, but I will say some of these are pretty decent in some areas. Like, you're going to get a couple good cards, right? The Bears is our number 10, and the reason I do like them is because they're a wide receiver group. You do get DJ Moore, who's still very usable on a theme team. You got Velus Jones, who's also a really solid card, and then Rome Odunze, who people still have as like a top 3 receiver in the game. And if you do get him, he does get Bears, and then if you get another theme team, you can get +2 speed on him. That's why Bears is getting mixed in a lot, is like a triple, because you can run 3 hybrid theme teams now. People are running Bears just to get Rome Odunze up by 2 speed. The offense, oh, I forgot to mention, you get Justin Fields and Caleb Williams. A great decision there. You're kind of like their GM in real life. You're just like, I think his name is Ryan Poles, right? You got to decide between both of them, just like you did in real life. But moving to defense, not really much over here. You do get Jaquan Brisker, which is nice. And then also, you got to remember, team diamonds or team builders, you do get every single guy that goes in your division. The NFC North is Ivan Pace, who I absolutely love. He was in my top 10 must-have cards list. He would be a great middle linebacker for you here. Jaquan Brisker, like I said, not much on the same team compared to a lot of the other ones in the top 10, but still very good. I love the wide receivers. I love the team builder, and also Brisker you're getting right now. I think it's a fun team too. And now at number 9, we got the Las Vegas Raiders. I will say the Raiders, honestly, is a theme team that always dominates Madden. It's always the Raiders, Cowboys, and Niners. All 3 of them are kind of mid right now. I'm going to be honest. All 3 of them are very, very, very mid at the current moment. They will get better as we get more legends and more cards in the game. But the Raiders is the only one making the top 10 out of the 3 big name ones, and they are sitting at number 9. They do got Tyreek McAllister, which I do like. He would have been better as a running back, but it actually helps because you do get Dickerson. You do get beast mode in the game. Amari Cooper and Randy Moss aren't really good anymore, but I guess you could use them if you are running them as like a budget theme team, right? Charles Woodson's elite, though. You do get Warren Sapp. And then also the AFC West. I think this is the best division right here if you are looking to build a theme team. The AFC West gets one of the best cards, and it's going to be that Justin Reed. He is right here. He gets also every chem in that division. That is elite. So you'd have Woodson, you would have him, and then you have a really good running back right here. You got Tyreek McAllister. I think that is really, really good. You also have an 86 lineman right there. I think that is a lot of good pieces on a theme team. You don't really need too many guys to pull you to a theme team, but I think that would keep you, right? Like, you get a great corner, you get an elite strong safety, and then also you get a great wide receiver right here, great running back. Like I said, it kind of feels hard gassing these cards up or these theme teams up at the bottom of the list. It gets much better than this, I promise you. Number 8, we got the Minnesota Vikings. They are dominating in real life. Hopefully they start getting some more Team of the Weeks or some current updates because how good they are playing. But when it looks at the current theme team, they're not terrible, right? You do get Stephon Diggs, which I don't like as a base card right now if you're not in a theme team. But if you're in a theme team, he gets up to, I think, 88 speed, which isn't bad right now. Randy Moss and Tristan are a little bit outdated. But at running back, if you can afford him, he's down to 1 mil, I think. I've not used this card. I do want to try him out, but Dalvin Cook, yeah, he's expensive, but he's pretty good. He's pretty good if you get him in a theme team right there. You also do get Kirk Cousins, who does get Gunslinger. Cunningham is not out yet, so we can't really count him. I know it doesn't really matter too much, but an 85 fullback is pretty cool to see as well. A high fullback in your theme team. This is where it gets good, though, is your DBs are elite, boys. You are getting the center fielder, who I still really like because he's 6'3". You also get another tall DB and a 6'2" hitman right here. And then also my dog, Ivan Pace. I love this card. I really, really do. And then also, I know he's not available yet, but you have Dallas Turner, Andrew Van Ginkel, and Jonathan Greenard. You have 3 87 pluses to come off the edge right there. You got a great middle linebacker. You got 2 tall safeties. This same team's really, really good. Already a lot better than our number 9 and 10 spot. Number 7, boys, we got the Rams. I don't know what I almost called them. I almost called them St. Louis Rams. I don't know what's wrong with me, but the Rams actually are pretty tough. I do like linemen that are 85 plus. You could still rock them in the theme team. You do got a center right there in Austin Corbett. And also, a cool thing about him, I believe he gets secondaries to all 3 of these positions, which is really, really nice. That, I know it's not the biggest deal in the world, but it helps for certain theme team builds. At running back, you got that man Dickerson. You have a second man punch right there in Marshall Falk. Falk. I'm not the biggest fan of the receivers. Cooper Kupp's really bad. Puka's a little bit outdated. But Wes Welker does get, he's one of the few. I think it's only him and DK, I believe, right? I think those are the only two that get the apprentices in the game. So if you're running those on your offense, that is definitely a big deal, which is really, really nice. But moving to defense, you do get the brand new Aeneas Williams, who has pick artists, which I value. He's one of the few cards in the game that has pick artists built in. You got him, Jalen Ramsey, you got Night Train Lane, and Darion Kendrick, who's not a bad card that just came out. He came out with 86 speed, comes out with the theme team, so we'll take that, man. You got Bobby Wagner, Clay Matthews, Cam Curl, another really tall DB. The one problem with Cam Curl is that he was a little bit slower. He's 87 speed, but you get him up to 88. He's beautiful right there. Who is the NFC West team diamond again? Who is it? I can't remember. I can't remember who their team diamond is. I don't know who it is. I don't know why I'm blanking. The NFC West. NFC West. It can't be anybody too crazy if I'm forgetting it right now, right? I don't know. But looking as a base team, I'd still rank him here. I mean, Braided Fist, Night Train Lane, Aeneas, Cam Curl, elite DBs with a great running back, a great wide receiver option, even 85+ O-lineman. Pretty tough. Number 6, we got the Cardinals, and there is the NFC West. So you get Trey McBride on that theme team, too. I completely forgot about Trey McBride. Tight end just the last position I ever think about. But Trey McBride in the Cardinals, I think this theme team is super underrated. They don't have, like, a lot of depth, but I think they have a lot of pop-off positions that carry them a little bit, right? You got Kyler, still one of the fastest quarterbacks in the game. I think Trey McBride's probably the best tight end in the game after, if you look at him, I think he's the best tight end in the game easily. Yeah, easily, I would say, after our guy Kyle Pitts, if you don't have him. So Trey McBride is definitely an option right there. Maserati Marv is still very usable. I think CJ, it's definitely, CJ 2K, I don't know why they put CJ. It's definitely very usable as well. But when we come to defense, boys, Aeneas Williams and Night Train Lane, exactly the same exact combo, right? I love that. I really do love that in the game. Those two are very good. You got Cromartie, Mike Melton as well, 87 speed. So he's a little bit better right there, too, as a slot. Zaven Collins, who a lot of people don't like it. He's really cheap for his overall. I actually really like him as a blitzer. He's $256K for an 89, man. That is crazy. He's been a dog for me. You got Pat Tillman, Tony Jefferson, if you really wanted to use him as well. I think he just got Redux, if I'm not mistaken. Pat Tillman, I know he gets every chem, but Cardinal legend. If you're running Cardinals team, you got to have him on the squad, man. I actually think the team team's really tough. The DBs are deep. You got a really good linebacker here, good safety, even if you don't have Tillman right there in Jefferson. Good wide receiver, good running back, good quarterback. Arguably best tight end in the game that's auctionable, right? This team team's good. In our top 5, we do start with the Lions right here. And the Lions is a theme team that a lot of people have ran. I ran it not too long ago. I finally just moved from it. But starting with the offensive line, you got 2 85 pluses right here. And also, if you don't really care about O-line, you got a center and a right tackle that are both 84 as well. Moving to wide receiver, you got Amon-Ra. I don't think Chark is actually, yeah, Chark's a little too slow. That card's like not even usable in my opinion. Amon-Ra is really the only wide receiver you got. I think Swifty's a pretty good budget. Okay, never mind, boys. When it comes to offense, you're really just getting the O-lineman and your wide receiver. What they're really known for is corner. You got Terrion Arnold, who can get up to 90 speed on double chem, which is insane. You got Big Play Slay, Night Train Lane, and Amani Rourier. I know not everybody has Amani. I don't even have him, and I was top 100. I don't know why we didn't get every reward below us, but Amani, if you do have him, I think majority of the people watching my videos probably do have Amani or Kyle Pitts. So I think Amani is an elite option for the same team. You got him, Night Train Lane, Terrion Arnold, and Slay. And then when we come to the line, you got a great D tackle. I think this card's really good. Haloti Nada and also Aiden Hutchinson, man. Oh, I forgot to mention this guy, too. Yeah, Malcolm Rodriguez, a free card. This dude is amazing. Look how fast he is. He'd be 90 speed on your theme team as a blitzer, a coverage guy, whatever you want to do with him. This theme team's still really good. Number 4, we got the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens are becoming very good. They're one of the highest overall theme teams in the game. They are currently actually the highest. They're the only one that's an 85, but I don't think that's fair to say because I think it's accounting for Cunningham, who's not even in the game yet. But when we come to the offense, they're still pretty solid, right? I think Likely is still very usable as a tight end. You got a great offensive line on the left side. You got John Simpson and Ogden, 86, 88. You got Megatroni as well. If you really do have coins, you can put him as your backup, and I think it would even get Ogden up in overall up to an 89 because of his boost from AKA. But moving to running back, you got options, man. You got a big power back. You got Ricky Williams. You got that new Dalvin Cook. I honestly don't know what I would do. I'd probably honestly just splurge out and get Dalvin Cook if it was me, but I don't know. I haven't even used that card. I'm going to be honest with you. But we move to defense, boys. Ed Reed, he gets every theme team. So I guess there's value in that. But Kyle Hamilton's a big deal. I know most people aren't spending the money to max him out. I don't recommend it because it's a temporary boost. But even if you are going the free grinding route, I think you can get him up to like, I don't know exactly overall you can get him up to by just grinding for free, but I know it's 90 plus. And I know that's still a big deal because you could boost him with the Ravens chem. So that is huge. You got Tony Jefferson once again. You got that man, Jadeveon Clowney. Patrick Queen, a great user. Trent Simpson, the best budget user in the game. He is 86 speed with 87 zone coverage, 6'2". He is elite, man. And then when you come to corner, you got that man, Nate Wiggins. I don't think Brandon Stevens wasn't that good. I remember looking at that card. And then the D-tackle. I mean, Haloti not as cool, man. I think the same team is really, really good all around. You got great safety play. You got a great linebacker rush. You got two great users, a great corner. The offense is pretty solid as well. Oh, I forgot the 87 fullback. Yeah, the Ravens are good right now. Number 3, the theme team I think I'm going to be building here soon alongside my number 1 theme team on this list. We do got the Washington Commanders. They just whipped my Browns last week. Not very fun. But looking at their offense, they are very good. They have the best running back, probably 1-2 punch in the game. I think Chris Rodriguez is amazing. This card is free, by the way. Chris Rodriguez is very, very good. He gets up to, I think, yeah, because you get the strat card as well, so you can get him up to 90 speed, which is insane on a theme team. You got Austin Eckler, a very good card in this game as well. He's a dog. You got a right tackle that's an 86. Vernon the Duke Davis is still very, very tough. Kirk Cousins and Jaden Daniels. Probably would prefer Jaden Daniels if you do got him, but if not, I think Kirk Cousins with Gunslinger will definitely do fine for your theme team. And then moving to defense. Defense, honestly, it could be a little bit better. I do love their safeties, though. You got center fielders, Sean Taylor, Cam Curl, and Ken Houston. 4 safeties that are very playable in the game. You got a great D-line right here. Deron Payne, Jason Taylor, Montez Sweat, Chase Young. I mean, it's tough, man. Brian Arakpo, too. I mean, he probably isn't a rusher. He does get, what's called Unstoppable Force X Factor, which is really good. Bobby Wagner. The same team's really good. The only thing I think is lacking to be a top elite theme team is corners. That's really the only thing. And we also do have elite Terry McLaurin coming on Thursday, which is tomorrow, boys. So that's really nice for the team too. Number 2, we got the Miami Dolphins. And I will say I do run the theme team currently. I am moving off of it soon because it overlaps with the number 1 theme team pretty heavily. But I will say if you're running it as a base theme team, I'd definitely rank it as the number 2 theme team. When it comes to offensive line, your only 85 plus is probably the worst O lineman in the game in Larry Little. I use him and he is an absolute garbage can. He's a traffic cone out there. And this is why. 265 pounds. I mean, I guess if he's doing good for you, then keep him. But for me, he's been garbage. Mike Gesicki, I wouldn't say is very, very usable right there. And it does suck because this theme team, their only good team, or their team builder is an 89 center. So I guess that's okay. It fits the theme team. But when you come to wide receiver, boys, look at their wide receivers. I wouldn't even put Wes Welker there. I'd put Braxton because Braxton, you can get him up to 90 speed on the theme team. You got Cheetah, 91 speed on your theme team. Jalen Waddle, 90 speed on your theme team. You got A-Chain, 91 speed on your theme team. Look how fast this team is, boys. These 4 alone make this team a top 2 theme team. That's why everybody is running them. But when we move to defense, they could be a little bit better. I mean, Ramsey and Vincent, whatever. But Kader Coe is actually pretty usable if you guys have not seen this. Yeah, he's a budget demon right here. 87 speed. He doesn't really have the best zone, but he's a really good man player. 85 press, 87 man. You got Van Ginkel. You got Junior Seau. Jerome Baker, who's the best linebacker probably in the game right now. You got really good cards. Javon Holland. I'm telling you, this team is really good. But number 1 is just, they're not even fair. And just like real life, the Chiefs are just dominating in Madden right now, man. They are easily theme team 1 right now. You got Tony G. I don't think he's the best tight. I don't even think he's a top 3 tight end, but he definitely does still very good in a theme team. You got an 89 center right here. You got an 86 left tackle, 86 right tackle, so elite offensive line play. You got Pat Mahomes. I'm not the biggest fan of his hot routes. I think he's amazing. If they took his hot routes out of the game, he'd be the best quarterback in my opinion. But yeah, the hot routes almost make him unplayable in my personal play style, but he's still usable. He definitely is. Maybe I'm nitpicking a little bit, but Pacheco, elite running back. I'm currently using him. You got Cheetah, Xavier Worthy. On defense, boys, you got Justin Reed, who I love. He is elite. L'Jarius Sneed, Joshua Williams, who also gets pick artist. I mean, it is so tough. You got 3 great DBs. You got, I mean, Drew Tranquil, I guess you could use her a little bit at 6'2", 86 speed. I mean, that's about it, though, on the defense. I mean, these cards are elite. I can't even say that's about it. These 3 cards are really, really good in the theme team. And then the offense is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I think Chiefs is easily number 1. It's not even close for me. All right, boys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment down below which theme team you are rocking right now, which hybrid or whatever you're doing, Gridiron Guardians, whatever it is. I love reading those, and hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace out, boys.